Standardized testing season is coming up, and as usual, students are asking tips for how to perform better, especially on the ACT reading test. ACT reading consists of 5 passages to read, 40 questions to answer, and 35 minutes to do it all in. And if you're saying to yourself, that math don't math, I actually agree with you. The point of a test is to measure the student's reading comprehension skills. I honestly don't think the questions are that hard. Any student who takes their time and really thinks about all of the questions should be able to get a good score. But with only 35 minutes, that time to think is a luxury that most students can't afford. So, Mr. Petit, they say to me because they've known me since August and they still mispronounce my last name, how can I do better on the reading test? And I tell them, guys, I can teach you what a noun is. I can teach you how to use a semicolon. I can teach you everything you ever wanted to know about the gerund. But the best thing you can do to get better at reading, well, you're not going to like it. You have to read! Your brain is a muscle, and reading is a skill. And just like any other muscle and any other skill, the only way you get better is through exercise and practice. If you want to boost your reading comprehension level, you have to read. I recommend at least 15 minutes a day. I don't care what you read, as long as you read for 15 minutes without interruptions, without distractions. A book, a graphic novel, the sports section, a CVS receipt, anything that's long enough to read for 15 minutes. If you do this often enough, I promise you, you will see results. You'll be able to read faster, and you'll get better at retaining and processing the information that you just read. And all for less time per day than Tom Brady spends brushing his teeth. That's the part they can't wrap their heads around, because for some kids, 15 minutes may as well be a life sentence. It's so long. It's so boring. Aren't you ever cold in here? Seriously, every day. I feel like we've just seen the average attention span get shorter and shorter over the last few decades. Kids don't want to spend the time to concentrate on anything longer than a quick video on the internet, like this one. Shut up. I know I sound like a grouchy old man, but in my defense, I am a grouchy old man. I think this is a real problem, but it has a pretty simple solution. Just read something, guys. That's all it takes. I won't make any recommendations or anything you want. As long as it's something.